everybody, welcome back to another Pilates class. I'm going to do some movements on the ball this morning. You are more than welcome to stay on a chair. Just note that some of the movements I will show you how to do if you are in a chair. However, even on the ball there will be different levels, so again please do the level that works for your body. Listen to your body and enjoy the movements. Let's start with a warm-up. Breathe in, arms forward, and exhale, open. Inhale and exhale. Just a simple movement to loosen up the shoulders. Now we do it again, but we bend the arms as if we want to swim. And two more. And one more. Now we're going to swirl the arms as if we are cleaning a desk. And two more. Just to loosen up the back and other way, the shoulders, the upper body, the middle back. We will get to the lumbar spine in a second. Two more. And one more. Good, everybody. Very easy. Now sitting nice and tall, take a deep breath in. Arms go up as high as you want them to go. And then you exhale, you go down, and as you go down, you push your body to the back. So you're going to round the back, and then you come up and you roll back and you push forward. So in other words, as you go down, you're going to round the back, and as you come forward, you're going to lean back slightly. So let's do it again. Arms up, roll back, push the ball back, come up and a bit forward. And then you go down and up. And one more time, down and up. And open the arms. If you are on a chair, try your best. Otherwise, do this one rather standing. Just keep your knees bent. You're going to roll on the ball. This is a very nice, easy way to warm up the lumbar spine, to warm up the hips. Let's reverse. And we can do this a few times. And again, let's do this again. 4 times the one direction. Very easy way to warm up. And the other way. And 2 and 1. There we go. Easy, easy. Right, everybody. Now we need to, last but not least, warm up this part of the body. So we're going to start with a stretch. You're going to reach towards the window, pull it back in, drop to the floor and back. Stretch a little bit higher up, maybe towards your window, and back, and up, and down. One more time. Stretch, and drop. Other side. Reach over, and drop. Reach over, and drop. Reach over and drop, reach over and drop. Legs comfortable, swing your arms. Two more. And one more. Good, everybody. Last but not least, flick your fingers. Now, I haven't told you in the beginning, so while I'm flicking, we are going to be doing movement on the ball. Now, as I said earlier, you may do this on the floor, on the chair as well. Get your weights, have your weights ready. If you don't have weights, use some bean bags or some tins and just stretch. You don't have to use anything. And release. We're going to start with the first movement. Now, if you're on a chair, sit on the edge of the chair, and this is what you're going to do. You will be sitting either on the edge of the chair or on the ball. You're going to breathe in, and then level 1, you're going to exhale, and you push this coccyx towards the back, tilt the pelvis, and you straighten up. Variation number 2. Make sure your legs are hip width apart, knees facing the ceiling. Lock your legs. Don't roll on the ball, guys. That often happens. You must use your abs, all right? Level 2, you breathe in, you let go, you exhale, you roll down until your lower back is on the floor, and then as you inhale, you pull yourself up using your abs. Relax your shoulders. Variation number 3, you breathe in, you roll down all the way without the legs moving. Now you have to breathe in, pull yourself up using your abs, and don't use your legs. Right, everybody, let's go. Level 1 again. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Variation number 2. Breathing in, rolling down a little bit, coccyx touch the floor, and you come up. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, now level 3, you roll down, don't throw your head back, keep your chin close to the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Rolling down, tummy's in, and rolling up. And rolling down, rolling up, and rolling down, and rolling up. Good, everybody. Stop for a second for the next one. If you are sitting on a chair, what I'd like you to do is hold on to the chair if necessary. Level 1 on the board, the same thing. You're going to repeat what we've just done. You're going to arch your back, straighten up. Then I want you to straighten the one leg, put it down. Variation number 2, the same thing. You roll down onto your coccyx. You roll up. You straighten your leg. You put it down. Remember to alternate. Level 3. You take a nice deep breath in, pulling the tummy around the back. Roll down to here. Now come up, breathing in. Now you can keep your arms there for balance, or you can open the arms, exhale. You breathe in, you roll down, you come up, and other leg stretch, and repeat. You roll down, we roll up, arms either in front, or if you feel you're losing your balance, you open your arms. And we go down, we go up, and we extend the leg. Excellent, everybody. And we roll. Now I'm going to do level 2. You continue with the level you want to do. Now it can be a low leg if you can't get that leg up higher. So level 2, you only let your coccyx touch the floor, and then you extend the leg. And you roll down, and up, and stretch, and back. And you roll down, and up, and stretch, and bend. And lastly, those in the chair, you round your back, straighten the back, stretch the leg. Round the back, straighten the back, stretch the leg. Round the back, straighten the back, stretch the leg. Guys, this is the last one. And stretch the leg. Fantastic. Well done, everybody. Now, for those who want to continue on level 1, even level 2, you are going to place your hands on your shoulders for me. You're going to breathe in, you breathe out, elbows come into the middle as if you want to push your tummy out of the way, and you're back here. And you go down, and you go up. This is a very safe way for you guys to work on tummy. As for the rest of us, we need to lie on the ball. Now, first things first, make sure that your bum is not hanging off the ball. I often see that, very dangerous, because then your body weight goes into the lower back and you want to protect your lumbar spine. So go all the way up. Feet must be underneath the knees, 90-degree angle, not there, toes face forward. hip width apart, and make sure that the whole of the coccyx from here is on the ball. I personally don't like my hands behind the head. I keep my chin tucked in. So again, if your hands are behind the head, guys, remember when you come up, don't squash your chin and don't close your arms. If your hands are here, keep your chin close to the chest as well. So I don't want you to come up in a sitting position. I know many of you can do that. We are going to work abs, right? Not the back. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. I want us to feel the middle upper body working. And exhale. We just move. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And last one. Excellent, everybody. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I will be using some weights. Apologies if that I didn't tell you right at the beginning of the video. But I'm going to chatter if you want to quickly run and fetch some weights or some tin cans. I'm going to use some canned tomatoes this morning, beans, whatever I could find in my cupboard. Right, everybody, now again, whether you're working with weights or a tin of beans, bean bags maybe, or even nothing, please remember not to let your wrists flop around. Keep it strong. Now, this is what we're going to do. For those of you on the chair, level 1, you guys who are not lying down, first things first, roll the shoulders back. Lift your arms up, not higher than shoulder levels, and then you bend your arms to the side. Let the elbows pass the shoulders so that you can feel that squeeze in the shoulder blades, and you straighten. And you pull, and you straighten. If you find this one too easy, lift your heels off the floor, on your toes, and bend and straighten. If you are lying on the ball, be safe, be careful. Again, make sure you're lying on top of the ball. I'm on a carpet, a little bit. Now again, chin tucked in. Guys, you can do here. I will do level 3 as well. So for level 2, you're going to be here and you're going to squeeze and in. And squeeze and in. Squeeze and in. Squeeze and in. There is a level 3. I will not suggest doing level 3 if you've got a back problem, a knee problem, if you're not strong in your core and your glutes, because you need that. You are going to roll off the ball. And only your head, you just move this ball, there we go. Just your head and shoulder blades will be on the ball. You can't afford to dip. If you dip, your body weight will sit in your coccyx area, which is bad news. You want to work glutes, because look at this. Now the glutes are relaxed and all the tension is here in the bones. Lift your glutes up. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your bum. Straight line here. Don't let the knees fall out. Make sure the toes are turned forward and the knees are facing up. If you are doing this one and you're starting to dip, it's simply a message from your body that you are getting tired. Please roll back and do the second variation that I showed you. As for this one, we're going to be here, and here we go. We're going to bend and straighten and squeeze and up. Keep those tummies in. Breathe as if you're pulling up a zip. Squeeze and back. And squeeze and up. Squeeze and up. Squeeze and up. Good, everybody. Let's do another set. Keep going. Squeeze the glutes. And let's do 4. How are we doing? Are we getting tired yet in the glutes if you level 3? Last one. Excellent, everybody. Well done. Now gently roll back. Keep your weights into this position. Right, everybody. Turn it up like this. Now you're going to go down, try to touch the floor, and straight arms. And you open and bend. You don't have to lock your elbows. Keep them soft, but don't do it. Try and bend your arm, just a slight bend in the elbow, just a little bit. Now be careful with the next one. You're going to open the arms, lift the leg, put the leg down, bring your weights back in. Open the arms, lift the other leg, put it down and back. I'm going to roll up, continue with the second level if you're doing this. If you're sitting down on the ball, on the chair, you open up, you lift your leg, put it back and close, open, lift, back, and we alternate. Good, everybody. Keep those tummies in, relax the shoulders. And again, level 2 for the last 2. We go down, you can put your weights down on the floor, lift, drop, back, open, or you can hover your weights in the air if you're strong enough. You go open, you lift, you drop, you back, you open, you lift, you drop, back, slowly roll up, put down your weights, guys, roll forward, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and just catch your breath and just relax. Excellent, everybody. Well done. Well done, well done. And recover. Fantastic. Now, for those of you who are on a chair, I would suggest that you stand doing, excuse me, the next one. You can hold on at the back of the chair. We're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. We've done this before. Let me just quickly demonstrate. If, for example, you're on a chair and you're holding on, using a chair, lifting your one leg, there are many options. You can either do it this way, or you can stand on a slightly bent supporting leg, and then when your leg goes there, you can lift it a little bit higher up because this one is bent. We are going to use your cans again. So again, guys, make sure you've got that. And no, I'm not getting sponsored by using these cans. It's just something that I could find quickly. And I decided why not. Right, as for the rest of us. Now, some of you might have done this before, but just using one weight at a time. So if you want to do that, you're welcome. Otherwise, use your fingers, cheat a little bit, and place them on the floor here. Tummies in, everybody. And we're going to breathe in, lift, and exhale, drop. Other arm leg, lift, and drop. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Tummies in, squeeze the glutes. Breathing in, don't turn out your foot. If you turn out your foot, it's going to turn on the knee and it's going to turn out the hip. Make sure your toes, your knees face the ceiling. And we lift and lower. And lift and lower. One more time. Very, very easy. And recover. Good, everybody. Let's put this down for a moment. Placing our hands now on the floor. Chair people, you need to bend the knee. Make sure there's space. You can, of course, I would suggest bend a little bit forward if your back allows this, and stand with your hands on the sitting down part of the chair. Otherwise, stay upright and just do whatever you can with this one. If you can't bend forward because of the back and you can't stay in that position, don't worry, stand up tall. Your legs will be lower than ours, but it doesn't matter. Right, everybody, we're going to lift the one leg up. Now, if you've got a hip problem, you're going to bend the leg down on the floor if your ball is low like mine, and you extend. And you down, you drop, and you need to feel a squeeze in your glutes. Now, if you don't have a hip problem, this is what I want you to do. Do the one where you touch the floor with your knee and you extend. Then as you bring it down again, you turn your leg out so that the inner thigh touches the ball, and then you squeeze up and your foot is slightly turned. Then you turn it back and you squeeze. You turn the knee out and you extend. You turn it in and you squeeze and you open and you extend. You bring it in and stretch. Hip people, hip replacements, don't do this one. And one more. Just a little bit of lower body work and relax. Good, everybody. Other leg. Pull it in and stretch, and or turn it around and lift. Turn it in and stretch and turn to the side and up and in and stretch, out and lift. Working one side of the glutes, and then we engage in the other muscles. There are 3 muscles in your glutes, so we need to try and incorporate as much of those muscles as we can. Last 2 or last 1 if you're counting it as a set. And relax, everybody. Well done. Well done, everybody. Well done. We're going to be sitting again on the ball or on the chair, whatever you are working with. Let me just grab the tins again. Right, everybody. Now, obviously when you've got tins, it's going to be a little bit easier to do the next one. But if you've got weights, no worries. This is going to be a little bit different than usual. When we do this one lying on the floor, you might say, hang on, that's far easier. This one might be easy, might not be. So what are we going to do? We're going to place the one tin on, or the weight, on your toes. Right, everybody? So from here, hand on the ball, keep the tummy in, don't let your chin poke out. And you're going to breathe in, slide it up, careful the joints, and slide it down. Very, very easy. And slide it up and slide it down. Now this is the best one to do if you're worried about balance or anything. The other variation is I'm going to turn it up because I want to lift up and keep it there and drop it down. And lift up and drop. Now, if you struggle with it here, place it on your thigh. You might find this is much easier and drop, so just be safe. And lift and drop. Just to stretch out the hamstring, bit of extra weight there. And lift and let's recover. Other side. Let's first roll it up so you can do the rolling up one, which is quite simple. Or this one, which by the way is not a traditional Pilates one. You might not find this in any book. This is just something I thought of doing just as a nice variation. This is a good leg exercise, but again, be safe and breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And last time. Good, everybody. Strange movement, you might say. I know. Let's put those cans, those weights down. And now we're on the ball again. Shoulder roll. Right, everybody. Now, sit with your legs a little bit hip width apart, but turn them out if you can. If the knees don't like this, just keep the toes facing forward. Right, everybody. We are going to be in what we call the frog position, or in ballet, second position. Rest your one arm on your leg. Now you're going to reach over, come back in, go down and up. And you're going to feel a stretch in your obliques when you go over and coming down. Because of the leg position, we are stretching the hip flexors and the inner thigh. And reach. And over and back. And over and back. And stretch. And drop. And two more. And one more. Excellent, everybody. Other side. Reaching over and down. Reaching over and down. Over and down. Work with your breath. Exhale and then exhale again. Two more. Last one. And relax, everybody. Good. Take a deep breath in. Still with your legs hip like this. Exhale. Go down. Place your hands on the floor. Now turn your toes. Bring the toes a little bit close to the feet. Now, placing your weight on one side, then the other. Open your legs. And again, stretch out. Now, very careful here. If you can't go all the way down to the floor and you are against the ball, your hands are on the chair, it's fine by me. Gently walk over to this side. And then gently walk over to the other leg. Walk back to the center. Push the toes down towards the floor. Relax. Roll back up. Bring the legs in, everybody. And again, as we did on a previous video, in a previous class, either just cross your foot over and lean forward if you've got hips or knees. Safest one for you to do. Otherwise, legs up. And don't roll around. And lean forward. Opening up the hip. And then gently swap. Other side. And relax. Good, everybody. Now we're going to stand up. Now whether you've got a ball or not doesn't matter. If you've got a ball and it's quite low and you've got a chair that's higher, make use of that one. It's not a problem. You're going to bend your knees And what I want you to do, soft elbows as well, is you round your back, straighten the legs, drop the head, and you exhale. And you curl up, and you exhale. And you inhale, exhale, curl up, and you drop. And now curl up, roll the ball forward. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the legs. Slowly come up. Either your hand is on the ball, one leg in front, one leg back. Toes up, everybody. You're lunging. You're using your ball as a help, but make sure that the knees align with the ankle. Don't turn out this foot. Push the hip forward using the bum. Slowly up. Simply roll over to the other side. Nice stretch. Relax those shoulders. And up we come. And for the last couple of stretches, we're going to sit up, right, swing your arm around, hook your arm, hands close together. Now breathe in and lift the shoulders if you want to give your ear a hug, and then exhale, relax. Turn your head, bring your head back to the center, arms overhead, either holding your elbow or pushing, holding here, whatever works. Swing your arm around, drop and twist. Now this hand goes onto your shoulder, and then in your twist you lower it, and then we come around, we do the other arm, other side. Turn your head again, and then we center the head, arms overhead. Swing the arm around, let go, touch your shoulder, and then drop the arm and center. Guys, last but not least, breathe in, exhale, roll the shoulders forward, give a hug. Inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest, lift the head. Center, look down at the floor. And lift your head. I hope you enjoyed this different type of class this morning. Have a lovely Monday, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And again, thumbs up, subscribe, and please share my channel. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.